What's going on? It is the Obscurist Tourist here, and today I come to you from, where am I? Just outside Goderich, Ontario's west coast, as they like to brag about here on highway signs and road signs. Anyway, right behind me, look at that. Found a little abandoned house, and I thought I'd stop and take a little peruse inside. Let's see how disgusting this place is, and let's see what treasures are left behind. Let's go. This place is just holding on. And hard to tell how long some places have been abandoned up here by Lake Huron, because the weather gets so terrible in the winter that even a year could seem like 10 years. It's looking pretty rough. The one thing about these abandoned places is that sometimes, most times, they are infested with mold spores, black mold spores, the worst of the worst. So, perfect time to put on your mask, other than COVID times, of course. You must protect yourself inside, and I can't imagine I'm going to stick around here long. But let's do a really quick walkthrough. I am not even gonna knock and try to enter, but geez, there's no floor. So let's find another way in. Let's go back through the back door, because that's not gonna work for us. And like I said, you just never know what you're gonna find. And check this out. What is that? It's a little golf wedge. Who in their right mind would throw a 5-iron? Is that a 5-iron? I'm not really a golfer, so I don't know. It says 5. This place is looking pretty rough, and that, eek, stay away from that. And amid all the chaos, someone thought to brighten this place up with the cutest little drawings. A little elephant and a leopard. I believe that is a leopard. Yeah. And here's a little golf bag for which that golf club surely came from. Let's take a little peek around here. place is rough. Aside from everything being broken and askew, well, everything that a kitchen would need is here. Poor little guy. Old cards still up on the bulletin board here. Still thumbtacks there. And it looks like they had a friend, the former owner had a friend in Montreal named Sheena. Let's check out this room. You always wonder what the story is, or I do at least, of what happened here and why a place like this became so decrepit, derelict, and forgotten. I mean, this is prime property right here on the outskirts of Goderich. Beautiful old house, and yet no one lives here. And this is sad. Looks like there's some mementos left behind. These look pretty modern though. I'm gonna say 1990s. So perhaps whoever was in here partying left these behind. So I don't know. Interesting. I don't know why you do that. Just peeked in this room, and boy, this room is an absolute disaster. Look at that. Wow. Pretty cool TV over there in the back right corner. But again, all of these just look like left behind. Ooh, and what is that? Is that what I think it is? Look at that. Original VHS of The Little Mermaid. And, if I'm not mistaken, this is worth a pretty penny. So, I don't know, maybe a little memento for myself, but I don't know. What's this? Wow, look at that. The Canada-Russia 1972 hockey series. We won that. Paul Henderson, golden goal. Poor little elephant. And the saddest most forgotten. This breaks my heart. A lot, actually. Poor little guy. More pictures and mementos from the family that used to live here. A diary and some fitting words. I wish for you both a lifetime of happiness. I know you will achieve that, as you already have in the past 9 years. I don't know how much of a happy ending happened, considering the state of this place. Old poker chips left behind. A satellite dish. An old Cathay Pacific bunny. Poor little guy. Staircase over here. This door all weathered. Yeah, this is definitely over a decade of being abandoned. So, shall we make our way up there? Let's do it. You can see some of the skeleton of the house, the old wooden trusses exposed. Really interesting to see what's underneath. Old bathroom, pretty much completely destroyed. I love this old wallpaper. Starting to think that this might have been even from the late 70s, 80s, who knows. Another bedroom. Again, nothing in this. So many times I walk into a lot of derelict places and they are just empty, just trashed beyond recognition, and a lot of graffiti. There's no graffiti here. It's trashed, but a lot of the stuff that's in here is property that belonged to the former owners. So yeah, really neat. This room is yikes. Another golf club down there. Is that a minivan seat? Sweet. Looks like a few parties have taken place up here over the years. Look at that. Softball. Looks like a sports room. Some furniture left over. Look at that. This is a great video game. Classic. Battlefield 1942. A few pieces of clothing still hanging up in the closet here. And if doors are your thing, this place. Check this out. This looks to be the baseball glove that goes with that baseball we found in the other room. Or is the baseball the thing that goes with this glove? Who knows? It's a chicken or the egg question. So as I was exploring this, I thought it was homework, and in a way it is, but you can learn a lot about the previous owner by looking around at the trash. And check that out. Firefighter education and training program. So whoever lived here previously, looks like they went on to become a firefighter, hopefully. Another room, and more evidence from probably, I mean, look at this. This is vintage 1970s textiles. And I've found this all over the house, fallen in the corner. And I found this newspaper right here. A perfect time capsule, an indicator of when this house may have been abandoned. And I open it up, and it is from, check that out, August 10th, 1972. And that goes along with that Summit Series videotape I found downstairs. So, I don't know. I'm thinking 1980s, this may have been abandoned. Very interesting. Who's that lady? Another bedroom, completely strewn, torn about. Look at that. Some plant life has started to grow through the walls and come in. Interesting. So nature starting to reclaim this place. Some records. What do we got? Look at that classic. Harry Belafonte. And what is this? The Andy Williams Sound of Music. Still getting more glimpses into whoever was living here. What is this record? Let's see this. Again, that is disc 2 of the Andy Williams Sound of Music. And what is that? 150 songs, ballads, jigs. I mean, who doesn't love a jig? And reels of Ireland. Pretty cool. Well, there is the album cover. Okay. We have got something here. Hard to see. George the Sixth. Some sort of certificate. I'm not really sure. I don't want to dig around in there. Pretty sharp stuff. Found this. Most likely we've stumbled upon a religious household, much like the family that I grew up in. Most Holy Father. Not sure. Oh, we have a name. Names. Mr. and Mrs. James Garvey. So perhaps this was bestowed upon them from their local parish or priest. And I found another piece of religious paraphernalia here. Again, Most Holy Father to, there it is in writing, James Garvey. So that is 2 pieces of evidence that tie the Garveys to this household. More proof of the time period from which this house was abandoned. I mean, not definitive proof, but we have got Kodacolor film. So, before the time of, you guessed it, DSLR. Some tools, and one last thing to see, and that is the basement. Again, look at that. Another golf club. This is going to be the last thing I take a peek at. And yeah. Look at that. This is a fucking creepy place. What is that over there? Another minivan seat, some barbells, and Check that out. Flooded area. I have no idea what this would have been, but look at that old shovel right there. All right, there's the old furnace. Just some random stuff. You can see, check out the walls here. That old, I don't even know if that's limestone, but it is. It's a very old house. Definitely built probably, look at that fork. And right down there is, yeah, that's where you'd bury a body, so not gonna go over there. Check out this old stuff though. Old pan, cast iron pan, toaster. Look at that. There's an old bottle opener right there. Some very, very old scissors and a knife. Very interesting. And, of course, a little Canadian flag right here in the basement. Well, that is it for me here at this random, abandoned, forgotten farmhouse, maybe? I'm not sure. It's in the middle of a field. Could be anything, really. For now, it is Obscurist Tourist saying so long, stay safe, and until next time, you stay beautiful. See you later.